Hello, I'm Dorian Alert, sports editor for The Tower, and welcome to Tower Talk, a public affairs TV show where the reporters talk about topical issues of the day. Tower Talk is brought to you by Kane University's student newspaper, The Tower. Today we will join sports reporter Ruben Nieves to discuss the basketball court at Kane University's East Campus. It was resurfaced over the summer and was dedicated to Jacqueline Towns. The Tower's features editor, Devanya Wilson, will then take us on a fun trip around campus to find out what students are doing for Thanksgiving. Later today, we will sit down with the athletics director, Kelly Williams, to discuss his first year as athletics director. Let's start by joining the Tower's sports reporter, Ruben Nieves, on Jacqueline Towns Court at Kane's East Campus.
Hi, my name is Ruben Nieves. I'm a sports reporter for The Tower. And today I'm here at the Jacqueline Towns Court here at East Campus. And today I'll be interviewing Jeremiah McElroy. I am here with the mayor of Kane, Jeremiah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.
Jeremiah McElroy Odom. Odom is very symbolic and special to me because my grandfather, he passed away in 2001 when I was like 7 years old, and he didn't have no sons. I'm the last birthright to carry his name, and I want to continue the legacy with education and doing things that'll make him proud. And I love basketball. That's my passion. That's my go-to. I talk a lot of junk, but I play basketball with anybody. I want to coach AU basketball. And basketball means so much to me because we have fun playing here. That's why I love it, because you could just have fun and be anything, anybody. It connects everybody with it, and you just have fun. And I chose King because I have an associate's degree from Essex County College, and education is important to me, and that's why I'm here. My mom is a King alumni. Shout out to King University. I did my research, and the money you can make with the degree from here with business administration, supply chain, and logistics, it lit my eyes up. So I said, that is the reason why I want to further and continue my education at King University, along with it being Division III and having collegiate sports. I was an athlete at Immaculate Conception High School, state champion in shot put, all conference for football and different things. I played varsity basketball. I was a great athlete per se in my high school, but now it's about education first and, impacting lives with basketball. And I see my future in that with coaching and just continue enjoying traveling, playing the game. It's simple.
I heard from a source that you're the mayor of King University. How did you get that title?
Yes, Dr. Lamont. Shout out to Dr. Lamont Ripperlet, the president of King University. He gave me that nickname, and I embrace it because I treat others the way I want to be treated. That's the way my family raised me. It's as simple as that, nothing extra.
And what got you into sports?
That's a good question. I just say naturally, I just love basketball, and that's like my passion. I want to become an AAU coach once I graduate and finish college.
What has been your main influence in following that future career path?
Basketball?
Or as an AAU coach?
I like traveling. I travel a lot myself. And I would say Dwayne Wade, that's my GOAT. Everybody has their own GOAT. Dwayne Wade, that's my idol, who I looked up to.
Last month we had two NBA teams here practicing at the university. What were your thoughts about that?
Mind blowing. We had Greek the Freak here. I told the president, I said, hey, you had the NBA champs here, and you didn't tell nobody. that was sick, right?
Yeah, definitely. What did you think about that?
It was like Obama being here and not being able to see Obama.
So we also had the Minnesota Timberwolves here, and Karl Anthony Towns helped build this court to what it is now. What you think about Cat's influence?
Grateful. This gym is beautiful, and shout out to this man right here for bringing the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns, and the Milwaukee Bucks. Like, that was special. What president in New Jersey is doing that? Like, what school and college is doing that? Me being from Jersey and loving basketball, that was special. Shout out to Mr. President.
First off, I just want to ask you what you think about this court, Jacqueline Towns Court.
Oh, it's beautiful and it's brand new. It looks amazing. Thank you to Karl Anthony Towns and everybody that had anything to do with it. It's very beautiful.
What do you think about Cat's influence on this court and dedicating it to his mother?
First of all, my condolences to Cat and his family. It's a special, everything they done. It's beautiful. I used to play in this gym when it wasn't like this. It doesn't even look the same, so thank you. I appreciate it.
With not only this court and the other training facilities on campus, what do you think about those new upgrades to it?
This is the best one so far. Everything else is it's up to date, but this is the best. It's great. As a King student, I love it. We get to play basketball in a brand new gym. Who gets to do that? So that was special. Thank you. Like, he the MVP for that.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Back to you, Dorian.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ruben. The dedication to Towns is remarkable. Here to talk about the court and more is Athletics Director Kelly Williams. Welcome to Tower Talk. How are you doing today?
Thank you. I'm doing well.
Kane Athletics have been successful throughout the fall semester, and we've seen many changes, so we're excited to have you here to talk to us about some of them. I'd like to introduce you to our viewing audience. So let's talk. What was it like starting your new position as the Athletics Director during a global pandemic?
Wow, it was the most exciting and the most fearful time in my life. Obviously, it was the job of a lifetime as far as being an athletic director, and that's something that I was striving for, ever since I've been involved with athletics. But then the fearful side of it came is that we're walking into a pandemic, dealing with the unknown, and trying to make sure that we do things the best and safe way for our student athletes, as well as our staff and our coaches, and just the day-to-day changes with protocol, the day-to-day news that was coming back and forth. So that made it a little fearful because it wasn't a blueprint. We didn't have a blueprint on how to handle the pandemic within sports, but I thought we did an unbelievable job of being able to move forward and continue to make progress through the pandemic.
Definitely, and we've spoken about it before, but what is your vision for the athletics department moving forward?
Well, the vision is to make sure that our programs, our sports programs, are considered to be the best programs in the country across the board. I think we have the facilities, we have the educational backing of a strong academic institution, and more importantly, I think where we're located, it gives our program the necessary attention. So the vision is to make sure that all of our teams are competing for conference championships, NCAA berths, and more importantly, winning some of those championships. And more importantly, at the end of the day, is making sure that all of our student athletes are matriculating and graduating.
It would be responsible of me not to mention we had just about every fall sport in the tournament. So what does that mean to you? You mentioned that you wanted to see them compete for NCAA berths.
Absolutely. That was one of my expectations for the coaches walking into a new role, is that we wanted to start to change the culture. We wanted to make sure that we found ways to make sure that our student athletes had a positive experience. And sometimes a positive experience may not always mean a championship, but an opportunity to compete. So to be able to go through our first full fall semester and season, and to see the level of success, it's encouraging for the future.
Where do you want to see Kane in 5 to 10 years?
Wow. I want Kane Athletics to be the program of the future as it relates to sports. I think we have the facilities. I think we have an infrastructure in place now that will be able to support the needs of student athletes, be it from a academic resources component, as well as having a place where when people hear Kane, there's a light that comes on. That their facilities are unbelievable. The way they treat the way that they treat their student athletes is remarkable. So I want that atmosphere to be able to be exemplified anytime that anyone talks about Kane athletics, and that's what I'm shooting for.
During the spring semester, you, along with the rest of the athletics department, were able to bring back all 14 of Kane's sports at the time. And, again, we've spoken about it, but what went into successfully having student athletes back on campus, and how were you able to have them play full seasons?
Well, I can tell you, we didn't really get a chance to rest, because what happened in those 14 days, in those 14 sports participating at the same time, that all took place within 90 days. So it was a lot of moving parts. A lot of the organization, the logistics of it was challenging, but we would have never gotten off that season without the support and the experience of our athletic training staff. They just did an unbelievable job of making sure that we were following protocol, that our student athletes and our coaches were adhering to all the guidelines. As I mentioned, it was constantly changing. So our athletic training staff, and Denise Wolchek, who's our director of sports medicine, she was just so instrumental in making sure that we were continuing to do what was right for our student athletes and coaches. And I also have to give just a big shout out to the student athletes and the coaches, because they had to commit to wanting to be tested and wanting to follow the rules and regulations just to have an opportunity to compete. And it wasn't always easy at times, but once again, just their leadership and obviously the university putting together the right steps for us to follow made it better and a little easier for us to execute 14 sports in 90 days.
Definitely. And following that spring semester, over the summer, there were some improvements made to several areas around campus, including the running track around Alumni Stadium, the tennis courts, and resurfacing several of the basketball courts. What did you see needed to be done?
Well, I think one of the first things that we wanted to do was make sure that when the students returned back to campus, that there was a level of excitement and energy that was running around athletics, only because they had to endure so much. So when I first had an opportunity to walk through and look at every facility, there were areas that we needed to kind of touch up and improve on to make sure that our coaches felt comfortable in regards of showing recruits and families their facilities. We upgraded the women's swimming, our aquatic center where our women's swimming team takes place. I walked around and I looked at the tennis courts, and they weren't NCAA ready to be played on, so we wanted to take a step back and make sure that we took care of those fields. And then obviously some of our other more fields and locations that get a lot more attention, we wanted to make sure that it was a place that our coaches could really show their student athletes what it's like to be a student athlete.
Definitely. Are you thinking of making more improvements?
Woo. I think we always have to make improvements to keep up with the times, to be progressive and make sure that we are competing, as I said, wanting to be one of the premier athletic programs in the country. But I also do know that I think where we are right now, I think we are well on our way of proving that we are committed to our student athletes and to every we want to make sure that every student athlete experience is the best. So we're working towards that. But to answer your question, there will be a couple of things that we're going to fine tune probably within the next year or two to make sure that all of our sports are up to date.
This semester, esports were added to the Kane Athletics roster.
Yes.
Are other colleges doing this, and why?
Well, esports, yes, there's other colleges that are adding esports. And esports is a progressive sport, and I think it's something that is unique because it is a co-ed sport that more than that's a little different. It's not mainstream, but it's just an exciting, passionate opportunity for students that are into gaming. And as we start to finish our esports cafe area where they will be competing in the near future, I think this also gives another level of commitment to athletics and student athletes or students across the board by adding esports, because that is the new trend.
Mm-hmm. And speaking with keeping with that, can you speak to some of the other programs that will be coming as well?
Sure. Well, we're in discussions, and we're talking about obviously in 2022 having an NCAA cross-country program that will be up under the NJAC men and women. There's discussion about also following up with that in the near future with men's and women's track. And then we are starting to really have some serious discussion about adding men's and women's wrestling, which is also one of the, especially the women's side of wrestling is more progressive, and you're seeing a lot more teams, a lot more universities adding women's wrestling. So we are in discussion to try to make sure that these sports come to light, to give more students an opportunity to be a Kane student athlete.
Definitely. And you know, we spoke about a lot today, but keeping with the theme of your vision for the university, what are you looking forward to in the near future and forward, and how does that fit into your vision?
Sure. Well, I just really want the student athletes to have the best experience that they possibly can up under my leadership and guidance. And I want to make sure that we give the coaches the necessary resources and opportunities to be the best coach that they could be. And so as I continue to kind of build my program within athletics, there's 5 pillars that I try to stress every day to my coaches, which is communication, accountability, respect, equity, and sustainability. And once those pillars and that foundation is laid, I think that you'll see our vision across the board start to be a sports department and program that will be copied, duplicated around the country, because we are working on an infrastructure of building a program that is also focusing on graduation and retention, as well as, once again, being able to kind of put together that with the facilities that we offer here at Kane and the educational experience that I know that they're going to have.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome, anytime.
We'll be right back.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Families don't have to talk about everything, but they should talk about how to plan for an emergency. Get tips and resources to make your family's emergency plan.
We're going to return to Kane's Union campus to learn what students have to say about today's question. Let's join the Tower's feature editor, Devanya Wilson, in the Myron Student Center to hear from the Kane community what their plans for Thanksgiving are.
Thank you, Dorian. My name is Devanya Wilson. I am the features editor for the Tower and producer for Tower Talk. And today I am joined with my famous videographer, Mallory, to go around campus asking students what their plans are for Thanksgiving. So let's go.
Hi, my name is Cristiana de Souza.
Annalise Watson.
Hi, my name is Ana Ruiz Herrera.
Hi, my name is Isaiah.
My name is Marissa.
I'm Tatiana.
Lester Castillo.
Hi, my name is Madison.
My name's Nolani.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Victoria.
Hi everyone, I'm Mallory.
Michael Garlotti.
My name is Sandra Bandera.
This Thanksgiving, I'm probably going to celebrate it at home with my family.
Well, I like to help to make the potato salad.
This is my first time for a long time take Thanksgiving with my mom. So I think I'm planning food, traditional Cuban food.
I'll probably be at home with my family, just chilling. That's all I do, just chill. I'll probably help to make the food because I actually like cooking and I can cook. And yeah, my cousin's coming over also, so it's gonna be lit.
What's your favorite thing to make?
It's actually a funny story. I do not eat cheese. If you know me, you know I hate cheese. Never will eat cheese. But I actually like making baked mac and cheese, and everyone in the house seems to like it. I never taste it though, so they could be lying.
I am going to my aunt's house, and we're all just gonna watch the football game and catch up on our lives.
I work on Thanksgiving at Whole Foods, so I'm just getting the double pay. And I'm going to be with family. I have a friend coming from Georgia to spend time as well. So it's like the same thing every year for me. Just a bunch of family, loud noise, food.
Going to my grandparents' house and I'm gonna have some turkey in Pennsylvania.
I'm just gonna stay home and chill with my family.
Just hanging out with family.
I'm going to my grandma's house and we're going to have a big Thanksgiving dinner with everyone.
No one's really a good cook in my household, so we go out to eat. We always go to this restaurant near us, but they're actually not doing Thanksgiving this year. So my mom had to call around, and so we're going now to this place called Seasons 52. So hopefully it's good.
Cooking with my mom.
Probably just hanging out with family, some friends, and mostly eating because it's Thanksgiving, so.
Yeah, playing games with my family.
My family's coming over. It's gonna be like 20 people, I think. Yeah.
We usually just wake up early, and then me and my mom usually start making the food, and then we invite over my sister and her husband, and we all eat together.
Oh, that's awesome. What's your favorite thing you guys like to make?
Oh, our favorite thing to make is this apple cheesecake pie. So it's an apple pie combined with a cheesecake.
My family, we together go in the morning and together prepare many, for example, plátanos con gris, pork, yuca. The making food is everything is in the morning together, and the night with music, dance, and that's it.
Not necessarily. Me and my cousins every year do Secret Santa, so before everyone leaves the house, we all draw names for Secret Santa.
We actually play a game after we finish eating. We just we wrap a gift card in saran wrap and we pass it around, and then whoever unwraps it gets a gift card.
I don't have any traditions, but I like doing my makeup on Thanksgiving so I can take pictures. And my cousin's coming over, so we're gonna be, cute or whatever. So, yeah, but we don't really have any traditions because my family is Jamaican and it's not something that we celebrate in our culture. So, yeah.
Every Thanksgiving we watch the Macy's Day Parade.
Usually we celebrate my mom's birthday because her birthday is November 19th. So we just do something for her, and her and my dad just do what they do every year, just recite their vows and everything.
I don't think so. We watch football, but I don't think that's very traditional. Me and my family, we make turkeys and we all write things that we are thankful for on our leaves and put them on the turkeys.
Not really. Just sit around the table and eat together. I don't think there's any other traditions that I have.
Literally nothing. Sometimes we'll go Black Friday shopping that night. It's literally just my aunt and my grandma that come, so it's not a big thing. It's pretty small, but yeah, we usually just go out to eat and that's about it.
I always watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Same.
The potato salad.
Probably the chicken, because that tastes the best. We don't eat turkey because it's too dry.
I like a turkey and pork. So
my uncle's really good potatoes and the ham.
Chicken. Yeah. I don't eat turkey, so. Yeah.
The string beans my mom makes. She sautés string beans, so I just like eating that.
I would say my dad's mac and cheese and my grandma's mashed potatoes.
Obviously the turkey, and then probably the stuffing part. That's good.
Stuffing.
The stuffing.
Turkey. I don't know.
It's either mashed potatoes or rice, because we're Hispanics. We have rice at our Thanksgiving.
Well, because I had to pick from a menu, probably just turkey, or stuffing. Stuffing's definitely my favorite.
I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time with your family.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
And back to you, Dorian. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Thanks, Devanya. For Thanksgiving, I will be at home with my family watching football. Go Cowboys. My favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving is mashed potatoes. Well, that is our report for today. I would like to thank Athletics Director Kelly Williams for stopping by and discussing his first year at Kane University. Thank you for tuning in to Tower Talk. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Kane Tower. You can view our show on Union TV 36. Happy Thanksgiving to you all.